Hey, this is Matt once again. Welcome back to another video. There's another paid request, this time for Splitsin 91. Again, sorry for the weird angle and such, but having to do a couple things with this over here, the TV, and so I have to get close to it. And who did it? Anyway, and if you hear noise, the heater's on because it's cold as... It's pretty damn cold, even in Texas, so... But Splitsin91 sent in another paid request. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting pretty much any type of videos, topics, reactions, reviews, re-reviews, commentaries, randomness, out of the blueness, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. Now this is a topic about a movie that never was, which to me is always intriguing. The what ifs, the what might have beens, if you went left instead of right, run Lola run. But unmade movies, the pontificate, what could have been, would have been good. Maybe it's good that it was made. But this is a Rob Zombie film, so automatically I'm like, well, I'm glad it wasn't made, because the less Rob Zombie films, the better. But it's a film called Tyrannosaurus Rex, which no, had nothing to do with dinosaurs. Just God forbid. A film called Tyrannosaurus Rex, God forbid, I think it's about fucking dinosaurs, but no. Instead, I had to look up some info on this. I guess Rob Zombie did a bit of music for this, and there's pieces of the soundtrack on YouTube. Didn't sound too bad. Didn't sound, because here's the thing, Rob Zombie I always liked as a musician. Whether with White Zombie, and I love the song More Human Than Human. That's my favorite song of theirs. Let's see. Even Rob Zombie, I liked Meet the Creeper, Dracula, Scum of the Earth. I liked a lot of his songs. I like him more as a musician, more as than a director, especially not as a writer. I mean, even this film, one of the ways he described it was the biggest bads fighting even more badder ass motherfuckers. I'm like, what? The biggest badass fighting even more badder ass motherfuckers? I mean, that's a tongue twister. It's not the most poetic way to describe a movie, but there was talks that it was based on some novel he wrote with the guy who did 30 Days of Night, Steve Niles. That was about like this pro wrestler, and he was touring the country, and then his family and him went against his bloodthirsty gang of satanic bikers, and take him back to hell. No, apparently that's not what it was about. It was about a washed up prize fighter who is self-destructive. He gets out of prison. The only way he knows what to do is fight. So he gets in the middle of this underground fighting ring. And it's supposed to be like this badass 70s type of action film where you would... I don't know, I guess it would get crazier as it went on. And some of the concept art kind of fits with that, because while the concept art is somewhat boxing, and his boxing career's over, so it gets part of this underground fighting ring. And there's not a whole lot of details about it, because I guess what had happened was he wanted to do this after remaking Halloween. But the Weinsteins, they now own the script. But then they said, well, here's the thing, Rob. If you want to make the film, we want another Halloween film. Or in fact, give us another Halloween film and we'll give you back the rights to your script. So it's one of the variety things where the Weinstein company fucked it up. Fucked with him. Maybe they thought, this idea, maybe it's a bit too expensive. It's not a a name people know, and it is not really a horror film. Hey, this idea, this IP, whatever you want to call it, we got it. Tough shit. You want to bet? Make our Halloween 2. Then we'll give you, and you can shop it around. Which obviously that didn't matter, because movie never got made. Of course, Sherry Moon, his fucking wife, was going to be in it. Just gotta be in every fucking movie he's in. I get that she's your wife, dude. Doesn't mean you have to cast her in every fucking film. She's even cast in the Monsters movie he's making. Crying out loud. Now, look at the concept art, the idea. At least the initial idea sounds more enticing than what the hell Lords of Salem was. But on the flip side, the guy's writing, the way he has characters talk, I think would have hurt the film and would have ruined the film anyway. It could have been a shittier version of, I don't know, Machete or something. It just, he just doesn't know how to write characters. When you look at Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, when you look at 3 from Hell, when you look at Lords of Salem, he does not know how to write characters, both dialogue-wise and other. He's not the best writer. And, I mean, okay, if you said that someone he worked with on The Devil's Rejects, like William Forsythe, if he played the prize fighter, or hell, Ken Foray, which I know the concept art was of a white guy, but if it was Ken Foray from Dawn of the Dead, or if William Forsythe as the prize fighter, you know what, I would give it a shot because I like those actors. And they have them get a good part, that'd be cool to see. If that was the case, okay, I'm intrigued. But, yeah, I'm guessing it's called Tyrannosaurus Rex because that was his nickname in the boxing ring, which to me would be a stupid fucking name. Boxer. His name is T-Rex. I'm like, really? That's what people go, really? I mean, it's not like Mike Tyson was called, I don't know, Stegosaur Tyson, or I don't know. Evander Holyfield was not just called Triceratops. I just the when people saw the name and then they go, wait, it's about a prize fighter, I think they would be like, what the fuck? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, his track record not being the best. I'm not really a fan of, I don't know if there's really any of his movies I love. Devil's Rejects like a film I could maybe tolerate. But I mean, yeah. I don't know, man. I mean, the idea sounds already better than than his Halloween films. I'll say that. They sound better than his Halloween films. They sound better than Lords of Salem. Sound better than 3 from Hell. I'll give you that. But let's just let Rob Zombie do the music then. You know, let someone else. You get the guy who, I don't know, the guys who did Drive Angry. Maybe get them to do this kind of film, or get Stephen Hopkins, or get Steve Dorrington who did Blade, or you get Rennie Harlan, or you get Alexander Aja. There you go. Get Alexander Aja who did the Hills of Eyes remake and Crawl. Which I still enjoy that film that came out a few years ago. Maybe get Alexander Aja that directed, and Rob Zombie's like, yeah, Rob, just thanks for the concept. Someone did the concept art. Thanks for that art. You just do the music. We'll take care of everything. And we don't need your wife in the movie. We'll cast someone who can actually act. So, but I had never heard of this film. I know there's other Rob Zombie films that were never made. There was this Crow film that took place in the future. Was it The Crow 2037 or something? Yeah, it was a Crow movie in the future. That was supposed to be, I think, his first film. It never came to be, thank God. There's a few others. His Blob remake, which I guess the plot would be more of there's these totems that people pray to, and somehow they turn into blob monsters. So it is like a... I'm like, well, what? So it's not... Just make your own fucking film then. I mean, you're just... I mean, I guess it's the Blob because... What, did they Did they pray to a blob god and then they turn to a blob? I don't fucking know, man. I didn't get it. I guess no one else got it either. That's why it never got made. But... Yeah, as for Rob Zombie's Tyrannosaurus Rex... If it was actually about a T-Rex, I don't know. It'd be like, I don't know, it's an R-rated version of Theodore Rex. There you go. Imagine Theodore Rex with Whoopi Goldberg, but the T-Rex fucks, I don't know, has sex with a girl, says motherfucker, cocksucker every 5 minutes, and, I don't know, eats people's heads off, like Tammy the T-Rex, that movie. It just, you know what, that'd actually be a better Theodore Rex. I would actually see that movie. Just for like, what the fuck? Just like Tammy the T-Rex is a really goofy, silly movie, but it's kind of fun. Especially if you watch the gory version. I mean, yeah, or if it was like, I don't know, a T-Rex, but it was a zombie. There probably is a zombie dinosaur movie. I'm sure there is. Probably Sci-Fi Channel. As stupid as it is, I mean... Again, the art looks cool, but that don't mean anything. If this guy's writing and directing, I think it would have a big hill to climb. That's just me, though. But with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. Like I say, it was interesting to at least learn about a film that was never made. Watch a prize fighter out of prison, underground fighting. I swear that film's been made, though. That seems like a film I've seen multiple times. I mean, it doesn't sound like the most original film. It would be a different pace for Rob Zombie, though. I mean, again, maybe that's why the slint of intrigue is... He hasn't done that type of movie. Because the movies he's done is mainly horror. Even Devil's Rejects you would call horror. This one seems like more action, and maybe I'd be curious what Rob Zombie would do with just an action film, but then part of me is like, well, I'd rather have a better... Or to have someone else write it. Maybe have someone else write the characters and dialogue, and you can just do your visual direction. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. So, I couldn't find any other info on it. With that said, thanks once again, Splitson91 for the request. You guys take care, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.